What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for this week's episode of Tokyo Ghoul Re. Overall, I gotta say, this episode definitely felt more like a setup episode. This was pretty much just just like more or less just dropping seeds for future events, for future events in Re. And yeah, so overall, not a lot happened in this episode, but I definitely gotta say the music for this episode and the voice acting was stellar. So let's talk about it. So it starts off with Minoru over there looking outside the window, and he says, "Shuken." And then, Karane, I believe they say name, Karane, something along those lines, that he says, Tsukiyama, he's hungry, he can't control his Kagane, and so, he might disappear, or, die, or whatever. And then Minoru gets up from his seat, goes outside to the balcony, and screams at the top of his lungs! Like the man just ah! Like he's trying to go Super Saiyan or something! He's like, apologies. Lost myself for a second. Then regains his composure. And so then we see Karane look at, he's pretty much at the garden just guy, and then he has a flashback to pretty much where Karane had his first interaction with Tsukiyama, where he just says, "Hey, I hear we hired a new attendee at the place. How are you? You adjusting well?" And the dude, when we first see him, he's huddled up crying, and we don't know why he's crying. Maybe, I don't know, some other guys were assholes. I mean, knowing Tsukiyama, I'm sure a lot of people here are probably rich snobs, so they're probably look at this kid, so he's hey man, and he shows him that his name means, I think his last name means Rose Garden. He actually shows him Rose Garden. That pretty much where they have their first interaction. So then we kind of go back to we see Tsukiyama, where we don't really see his face. We never see Tsukiyama's face until the very end of the episode, and so we just kind of get these close-ups of Tsukiyama wrestling with his Kagane, and Kagane over bringing out his, and then they kind of a pseudo fight where just trying to hold back Tsukiyama. They inject him with this, I don't know, serum or something that knocks him out, and we then see, like I said, we never see Tsukiyama's face, but we definitely can see bits and pieces of it. We don't get a full face shot of his face till at the end of the episode, but we do see the man looks like he's dead. There's wrinkles. He has fangs, for some reason. He almost has, almost pseudo fangs. Goddamn, Kaneki's, disappearance at the end of, the manga or Rude must have really did a number on Tsukiyama. I mean, this man is, Tsukiyama has, crippling depression on drugs up in here. Damn. And so, he pretty much been "Why are you here, Karane?" Says, "Oh, I was just cleaning the place up." And they put his hands off and be like, "Thank you. Sorry you have to see me like this. Please, take care of the family." And so then we head over to Karane running through the forest. I mean, I don't know if this part was meant to be serious or not, but just the way he was animated and the voice that he's just and his arms are up and down he's running, and then I'm sorry, just the way he just was all animated film. I just couldn't help but laugh. I don't know if that was supposed to be serious or not, but I couldn't help but see is that he runs into a tree and it starts beating his head against me, chanting "Haas, Haas, 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 Haas," until he falls down. And next we see Chie. She meets him. She's like, "Hey." So then we head over back to we head over to a meeting that's going down with Algiri. Tatara is talking with Ayato, and Ayato I'm guessing is trying to see if we can if they're trying to set up if we can head over to the prison where Hinami is actually held up and see if we can rescue because they need your power because of her hearing. And Tatara's nah, no one can escape there twice. I don't think he's I don't know what he means by twice, because I know he ain't referring to the battle that happened in Rude, because that was something that didn't happen in the manga. That was completely anime original. So maybe something later volumes to teach. Like I said, guys, I'm only up to volume 11 of the manga. And so, you have Takizawa being laughing, and he's just "What's so funny?" He's "Oh, nothing. Just schools caring for each other. It's so tasty and fun." I'm almost I'm get some serious Mado vibes off this dude. You guys remember in season 1 where Mado was was laughing his ass off at Toka and Hinami's relationship, and how ghouls try to act like humans. It's almost like bad theater, So his eyes turned red, and Takizawa's "Stop. All of you are expendable." "So are all we just expendable to you?" "Yep. Remember that." So, and then we head over back. We actually see Shirazu. He has a night. We see him having a nightmare sequence with him with the Nutcracker, and her, and the phrase repeat, I want to be pretty. And then we see her. She's like, her eyes are like the back of her head. She's covered in blood, and he wakes up. And then we see when he actually gets a queen cake, he feels very sick, very queasy. Now I don't know if this dude is just like, he's just not used to killing ghouls. Like, now, granted, I don't know if this is like someone like the crafter. They said like, hey, I just want to be pretty, and they finally like turned human, and then they're like, oh, sorry, now you're supposed to feel bad for me now. For like, oh great, now you pulled this just when I kill you. Great, thank you. Now my conscience is ruined, Or we're having like a very Kaneki Rize dilemma with these two, or like, I don't know, some of her is inside him or something. I don't, because I remember in the manga, apparently Nutcracker just said, "I can feel your balls." Yeah, apparently that was in the manga. So yeah, then Hayase tries to reassure him after he hands him a coke, be like, oh, a lot of investigators get a little queasy when they get their queen case, especially if it's after a ghoul that they killed. And so he says, that what he got, that the bounty that was on Nutcracker when he killed her was, I believe it was like 1.7 million. He asks Haita, hey, is that a lot of money? Now, and Haita says, who knows? Now, I don't know if, and when he says 1.7 million, if he means yen, or, because I don't know if that's that much in yen, because I know yen is like, I'm no math expert on like, the currency and everything about yen, but I don't think that's a lot. If it's USD, oh yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't know if it is for yen. Then we actually get back to Ayato. We have him quick for the fight. And I gotta say, I really think Ayato's a redesign. The old look he has in Rude. Definitely think it's a redesign where we have this flashback to, I'm guessing when Hinami joined Aogiri. I don't think she actually joined Aogiri. Maybe she did join Aogiri for free will, or maybe Ayato kidnapped her or something. I don't know, because when we see her, she's actually crying, and Ayato's like, oh, if you're just gonna keep crying, just quit. So I'm thinking Ayato might, or I should say Hinami, did actually join Aogiri of her free will, maybe after what happened with Kaneki. I don't know. That's my theory. Like I said, guys, I'm only up to volume 11 of the manga. And then when Hinami looks up, she starts laughing. She's because when Ayato was angry, he looks like Toko, which puts her in puts. Hinami, she's way too pure for this world. I gotta say, Hinami, she is too pure for the ghoul world. Then we head back to Hayase, who's, I'm guessing, I almost don't want to say interrogating Hinami, because it doesn't look like it. They feel like they're just having a friendly conversation. So, and he says, thanks for the information, hands her a couple books. And then she kind of reminisces about, and she also says, like, thank you, big brother, and, and then either the Kaneki, and then Heiser remembers something Kaneki said, or whatever. I don't know, Kaneki has so many goddamn personalities. She's like, I am you, or I'm me, and you're you, and you are you, out of confusion, paranoid. I'm not gonna get into stuff with alternate personality and shit. Anyway, so then he's like, I'm sorry, I cannot become Kaneki. In a way, you can, Heise. You just gotta let go of the wheel, let Kaneki take over, and have him throw you in the trunk. If you've seen Thor Ragnarok, you know what I'm referencing. So, and then Amy's like, I don't even now, I don't even know how to react, and she also would tell that when she was filling down, Kaneki would hand her books. As well, which, it's gotta feel bad for me, but I remember with email that I don't even know how to react to this appetite, because like I said, Kaneki has so many personalities now. So many! So then, we see, then when Hayase leaves, he's, talking about why am I sympathizing with the ghoul? Once the time comes, that she's going to be, and then it cuts off, so I'm guessing he says that she's probably going to get executed. And he says, do I want to save her? Which, I feel like that's probably, like, a little bit of Kaneki, like, knocking him in, like, hey, you want to save her, my dude? So maybe, like, Kaneki's kind of, like, having a little, like, kind of, like, has his hand on the wheel, too, and he's kind of, like, taking a little bit of control from Hayase or something, I don't know. And so once he gets out there, he notices that Fruta's hiding behind some pillar, like Hinata over there. He's like, "Oh, hey, I didn't mean to hide." Then, his like, I guess I don't know his like superior, I guess, or his master. I don't know what's their relation. I don't know, whatever the case may be. He's like, "Hey, I'm Kijima. We're working together on bros. Take it easy on me." Blah 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 blah. Then we head back to Karane, and he pretty much asks Chie, what is this plan you have to save Tsukiyama, to get him out of this crippling depression? I mean, man, Tsukiyama, my dude, god damn, what did Kaneki do to you? I mean, sheesh. So, and then, she hands him this envelope. Then, after that, we see her that she's walking down this, road, this sidewalk, and then a couple CCG operators are like, "GA, you're coming with you're coming with us. We have evidence to support that you are aiding and abetting ghouls." And then she starts running, and then she actually manages to hide from it and actually gets inside a taxi and makes her escape. Gotta give GA props. She knows how to hide, and she also that she doesn't want to die. She's very that she's really scared of dying, but she would like to die on her terms when she dies, but she's okay with it. Then we get back to the CCG where we're at a meeting with Heisey and the crew, and Psycho's just sleeping. She's like, "First you had me get out of bed early, then you made me skip breakfast," and you're like, "Well, that's what you get for sleeping at the very last minute." So then Kajima and Fruta, they end their entrance, as well as a few new Ghoul investigators that were getting introduced. I forget their names, but one of them was a pink girl. Now, when I saw the pink-haired girl, like I said, guys, I don't remember their names. I'm shit with names. I got a very weird vibe off of her. Like, there's something with you. There's something very fishy with you. Like, you got a little bit of a crazy side to you. And then we actually found out that she was actually working with Artemis. When we see her fighting later on the episode, you can tell me, whew, this woman can hold her own in a fight. And then they pretty much talk about what we're gonna do next against Rose. And so then we head over to this underground area with Fruta act like he's drunk, or I don't know if he is actually like he's drunk or he actually is drunk. And that's when we have a quick little fight scene between the CCG Kijima and these other CCG operatives, as well as new ones that we got introduced later, a little before. And they pretty much have a quick fight scene. They're against these ghouls that have a lot similar to Kagane to the guy that was working with Karima a few episodes back when we had at the auction. The ones that can attach their Kaganes and they work as walls. And then we see the pink hair girl at work. I think her name was Hairu or something along those lines. I'm probably saying it wrong. And we see she's just destroyed. She's over there flailing her blade around like a propeller. Like the way she moves, you could definitely tell that she was part of Arima Squad. Because goddamn, this woman knows how to use a Queen K. I mean, damn. I mean, I would like to see a fight between her and Arima. That'd probably be a very interesting duel. And so, after that, we then see what Chie did have in store, and we also see them. Before that, we do see the pink hair girl kind of meet up with the rest of the Queen Squad, saying, "Hey, I'm the same age as you guys. Want to be friends?" And Urie has another tomala about her being part of well, why is she here? I never heard of her. Blah 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 blah. So at the end of the episode, we see that actually we find out what was in the packet, what was in the envelope that Chie handed to Kari. It's pretty much a bunch of pictures, and he says, show one of these to Skiyama. And the one he ends up showing to Skiyama is a picture of Heisei. Or Kaneki, I guess, I don't really know. And, he's like, and then Skiyama starts crying, he's like, this is heartbreaking. And then we see a full, face shot of Skiyama, and goddamn, the man looks like shit. I mean, whew. And Uri and Karin looks like he's also about to cry as well. And that's where the episode ends. So like I said, guys, overall, this definitely felt like more like a setup episode. New Ghoul investigate get introduced. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention. I almost completely forgot to mention this. We see actually that Heisei actually goes to Uta's shop and actually asks him about Kaneki's mask. And he asks hey, did you send this? This is from you. He's like, yes, I did, but I guess I must got the address wrong. And he also did you send this book with it? And he says, no, I didn't. And okay, so and then he tells you can have it back if you want. No, you keep it. It's fate that brought us together. And then Heisei asks Uta about his eyes, which they're black and red, his ghoul eyes. And then he's like, oh, this is just like a tattoo. Yeah, you just inject some ink into it, and then boom, but it fades away in a few years. I'm like, and Heisei's like, that sounds painful. And I'm like, damn right, that sounds painful. Is that actually safe? Can you actually tattoo your eyes? Put some ink in there and it changes the eye color, and it doesn't fuck up your eyesight. I was like, is that actually possible? Or is this just Uta trying to make up some excuse for his ghoul eyes just being out at the current moment when Heisei just walks in? I don't know, but if that's the case, that's a position. Is that actually? Can you actually do that? Is that actually safe? Can you actually tattoo your eyes or your, I guess I don't know, the part of the part of your eye that isn't your pupils a different color, and it doesn't fuck up your eyesight? If any of you guys know, please leave it down in the comment section below, because I'm actually legit curious about that. I don't know that was just like Uta actually does that, or just, you know, he was just making up like, you know, just making some shit up on the fly, just, you know, to get Heiz, just to make sure Heiz doesn't get suspicious about him being a ghoul. And yeah, and that's where the episode ends. So overall, like I said, this definitely did feel like a setup episode, you know, setting up future events and what's going down later on in the series. So overall, I give this episode a 8.5 out of 10. I was tempted to give it a 9 because of the music, but I was like, nah. I would say the music definitely was very damn good. The voice acting was all great, especially with Skiyama. I'm tempted, so yeah, I'm gonna stick with an 8.5 as the final verdict. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you're new, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links in the below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.